On certain magical nights, the moon doesn't just shine alone in the sky. It travels. It moves through our celestial neighborhood, passing close to planets, star clusters, and cosmic landmarks that have guided humanity for thousands of years. And this week, the moon is putting on one of the most beautiful sky shows of the year. Hey Space Family, welcome back to D3, Discover Deep Dreams, your educational gateway to the cosmos and beyond. I'm your co-captain, and today we are talking about something that requires no telescope, no special equipment, and no expertise. Just clear skies and a willingness to look up. This week the moon is making a series of stunning close encounters, passing near Jupiter, the Pleiades star cluster, and the Beehive cluster in a celestial dance that has captivated human beings for thousands of years. Let's break down exactly what's happening, why it's beautiful, and how to find it. Most of us think of the moon as a fixed presence in our sky. It rises, it sets, it goes through phases, but we rarely stop to think about the fact that the moon is constantly moving through our celestial neighborhood. The moon orbits Earth once every 27 days, moving at about half a degree per hour across the sky relative to the background stars. That means every night the moon is in a slightly different position against the backdrop of stars and planets. As it travels along its path, called the ecliptic, it periodically passes close to planets, star clusters, and other celestial objects. These close passages are called conjunctions or occultations, depending on how close they get. And this week, the moon's path takes it through some of the most beautiful and historically significant parts of our night sky. First up, the moon's close encounter with Jupiter. Jupiter is currently one of the most prominent objects in our evening sky. Even to the naked eye, it shines brilliantly, far brighter than any star, with a steady, creamy white light that doesn't twinkle the way stars do. When the moon passes close to Jupiter, it creates one of the most striking, naked-eye pairings in astronomy. The brilliant crescent or gibbous moon alongside the king of planets. Two of the brightest objects in the night sky sharing a small patch of sky. Through even a modest pair of binoculars, the view becomes extraordinary. Jupiter's four Galilean moons, Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto, are visible as tiny points of light alongside the giant planet. Meanwhile, the moon's craters and mountains cast dramatic shadows near the terminator line, the boundary between the lit and dark portions of the lunar surface. This pairing has a special significance in astronomy history. It was Jupiter's moons, observed by Galileo in 1610, that first provided evidence that not everything in the universe orbits Earth. When you look at Jupiter and its moons tonight, you're seeing the same sight that helped overturn centuries of cosmic thinking. Now, the Pleiades. This is one of the most beloved star clusters in the entire night sky, and one of the most culturally significant astronomical objects in human history. The Pleiades, also known as the Seven Sisters, is an open star cluster located approximately 440 light-years from Earth in the constellation Taurus. It contains hundreds of stars, of which 6 or 7 are visible to the naked eye under good conditions, though people with exceptional eyesight have reported seeing up to 14. The Pleiades have been recognized and named by cultures around the world for thousands of years. The ancient Greeks told stories of the 7 daughters of Atlas. The Aboriginal Australians used the Pleiades to mark the seasons. The Maori of New Zealand called them Matariki, and their rising marked the new year. The Japanese call them Subaru, which is why the car company's logo shows 6 stars. When the moon passes close to the Pleiades, it creates a hauntingly beautiful sight, the bright lunar disk floating near the delicate cluster of sister stars. If the moon is a thin crescent, you might also see Earthshine, the ghostly glow of sunlight reflected from Earth, illuminating the moon's dark side, making the pairing even more ethereal. And then there's the Beehive, officially designated Messier 44 or M44, one of the most spectacular open star clusters visible from Earth. The Beehive cluster sits in the constellation Cancer, the Crab, roughly between the bright stars Pollux and Regulus. To the naked eye under dark skies, it appears as a fuzzy patch of light, like a tiny cloud that doesn't move. Ancient astronomers noticed it thousands of years ago. Galileo was the first to observe it through a telescope, discovering it was actually a cluster of stars. The Beehive contains over 1,000 stars spread across a region of sky roughly 3 times the diameter of the full moon. Through binoculars, it resolves into a spectacular swarm of stars, dozens visible at once, earning its common name from the busy, buzzing appearance. The Beehive is special for another reason. It's one of the nearest open star clusters to Earth, about 577 light-years away, and it contains some of the first exoplanets ever discovered orbiting sun-like stars within a star cluster. In 2012, astronomers found 2 hot Jupiter exoplanets orbiting stars in the Beehive, the first planets ever discovered in a star cluster. When the moon passes near the Beehive this week, the contrast between the bright lunar disk and the soft, hazy glow of the cluster is one of those genuinely magical sky sights that reminds you why astronomy is so wonderful. These kinds of moon conjunctions, the moon passing near planets and star clusters, have been watched, recorded and celebrated by human beings for thousands of years. Ancient Babylonian astronomers kept meticulous records of the moon's position relative to the planets and stars, using these records to predict future positions and to understand the rhythms of the sky. Ancient Egyptian astronomers used the Pleiades to align their calendars. Pacific navigators used the moon's position relative to stars to navigate open ocean. There's something profound about looking at the same sky events that our ancestors watched. The moon passing the Pleiades was recorded in ancient tablets. The appearance of Jupiter near the crescent moon may have inspired works of art and myth. And now here we are, thousands of years later, watching the same dance of light and gravity play out in our sky. The moon traveling its ancient path, the stars holding their positions, the planets moving in their predictable orbits. We are connected across millennia by the simple act of looking up. Here's your practical guide to catching the moon's close encounters this week. First, no equipment needed. These events are visible to the naked eye, but binoculars will dramatically enhance your experience, especially for Jupiter's moons, the Pleiades, and the Beehive. Second, timing matters. The conjunctions happen at specific times, but the best views are typically in the evening hours after astronomical twilight, when the sky is fully dark, but the objects are still reasonably high above the horizon. Third, location matters. Find a spot with a clear western or northwestern horizon, away from trees, buildings, and light pollution if possible. Even a suburban backyard works for bright events like the Moon-Jupiter pairing. Fourth, use a stargazing app. Apps like Sky Safari, Stellarium, or Star Walk will show you exactly where to look from your specific location at any given time. They'll help you identify Jupiter, find the Pleiades, and locate the Beehive cluster with precision. Fifth, be patient. Give your eyes at least 10 to 15 minutes to dark adapt after going outside. You'll be amazed how many more stars you can see once your eyes have adjusted to the dark. And finally, bring someone with you. These kinds of sky events are meant to be shared. Show a child where Jupiter is. Point out the Pleiades to someone who has never noticed them. Let someone look through your binoculars at the Beehive for the first time. That moment, when someone sees something beautiful in the sky for the very first time, that's why we do this. The moon is traveling this week, moving through our sky, past Jupiter, past the Pleiades, past the ancient Beehive cluster, following the same path it has followed for billions of years. And all you have to do is step outside and look up. No telescope, no expertise, no special equipment. Just you, the sky, and the same celestial dance that has captivated every human being who has ever lived on this planet. Get outside this week, space family. Find Jupiter, find the Pleiades, find the Beehive. Watch the moon travel past them one by one and feel connected to the cosmos and to every human being who has ever stood under this sky and looked up in wonder. If you like space exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a single D3 episode. Keep looking up.